to look. The sloping hills of Arlington National Cemetery, with its row upon row of simple white markers bearing crosses or stars of David, they add up to only a tiny fraction of the price that has been paid for our freedom. Each one of those markers is a monument to the kind of hero I spoke of earlier. Their lives ended in places called Belleau Wood, the Argonne, Omaha Beach, Salerno, and halfway around the world on Guadalcanal, Tarawa, Pork Chop Hill, the Chosin Reservoir, and in 100 rice paddies and jungles of a place called Vietnam. Under one such marker lies a young man, Martin Treptow, who left his job in a small-town barber shop in 1917 to go to France with the famed Rainbow Division. There on the Western Front, he was killed trying to carry a message between battalions under heavy artillery fire. We're told that on his body was found a diary. On the flyleaf, under the heading, My Pledge, he had written these words: America must win this war. Therefore I will work, I will save, I will sacrifice, I will endure. I will fight cheerfully and do my utmost as if the issue of the whole struggle depended on me alone. We must realize that no arsenal or no weapon in the arsenals of the world is so formidable as the will and moral courage of free men and women. It is a weapon our adversaries in today's world do not have. It is a weapon that we as Americans do have. Let that be understood by those who practice terrorism and prey upon their neighbors. As for the enemies of freedom, those who are potential adversaries, they will be reminded that peace is the highest aspiration of the American people. We will negotiate for it, sacrifice for it. We will not surrender for it now or ever. We are Americans.
The United States of America is the most successful nation the world has ever known. I think that's largely because we're the freest nation. Humans cannot reach their potential, cannot realize their dreams unless they're free.
If prosperity were easy, everybody around the world would be prosperous. If freedom were easy, everybody around the world would be free. If security were easy, everybody around the world would be secure. They are not. None of this is going to be easy. But this is the United States of America. It takes an extraordinary effort. It takes extraordinary commitment. It takes extraordinary strength. Valley Forge wasn't easy. Going to the moon wasn't easy. Settling the West wasn't easy. We are the American people. We have seen difficulties before, and we always overcome them. This is about rolling up our sleeves. I mean, we might have some differences, but at Americans putting our head down and getting it done.
Tell all the other curs the law's coming. You tell them I'm coming. And hell's coming with me, you hear? Hell's coming with me!
For today, in the name of freedom, we take the battle to them. Let's roll.
You're listening to War. We are America Radio, a place where conservatives, libertarians, and Tea Party Americans come together to get the real deal news. No filter, and a lot of patriotic spirit. We are America Radio.
Here in moments.
The ultimate gala spectacle.
Holy Mother of God on earth and in heaven at the exact same time.
You want a piece of me? You got it!
We will make America strong again.
We will make America proud again. We will make America safe again. And we will make America great again.
Let's not stand on ceremony here, Mr. Wayne.
Good Lord, Miss Gordy. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Wayne Dupree Show. I'm your host, Wayne Dupree. Here on War Radio, we are America Radio, your number one conservative source for truth, justice, and the American way. And it's Friday night. It's Friday night. Kimmy said that, yay, I'm going to try to call in. Okay, Kimmy, I'm looking for you. We want to thank everybody for tuning in tonight. Let's see. I was kind of a little bit late in bringing in my co-host, but he just finished his show, so I'm going to let him get a little bit together. And watch it. Tonight, we're going to... Wait, let's do it now.
Place.
You're listening to the Wayne Dupree Show, live.
We got something for you tonight.
Thank you.
Weeknights, 9 p.m. Eastern on RSBN. Call into the show now at 202-470-6738. And watch us live on YouTube on Right Side Broadcasting Network.
We do love Wayne, right? We love Wayne, right?
I got to get with Derek. I got to get that updated. I want to thank everybody that's listening in tonight. We're going to bring in Hutch in just a few minutes. It is a Friday right now, so we're going to open up the phone lines tonight. You can talk about whatever you want to talk about. Bring it in. Let's talk. If you got liberal friends, tell them to call in 202-470-6738. There is no agenda tonight. So you want to go one-on-one, bring it. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. Let me see. Let me get this announcement out of the way. On next Friday, as a matter of fact, next Friday morning at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We are going live on AM radio. We're going to be filling in for Mr. Mr. Elliott. I want to say Elliott. Yeah, Mr. Elliott. We're going to fill in for him on his show from 9 to 12. So we got 3 hours. The phone number there is 1-800-WCBM 680. Okay, 1-800-WCBM 680 is what you will be calling in for. And on Friday, we're going to stick with the schedule. It's going to be open phone. So we're looking for a whole lot of you to be calling in from overseas, underseas, around seas, whatever we can get for you, whatever we can get from you. That's what we're looking for. So again, we're going to be live on AM radio. It's something that we've been wanting to do for a while. We are radio people, and that's something. Wait a minute. Am I on the new schedule? Somebody just put in the new schedule. Let's see. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Nope, I'm not on there yet. But that's okay. That's all right. Okay. Oh yeah. Where is it at? Bruce Elliott. Mr. Bruce Elliott. That's his name. Bruce Elliott. I had a chance to sit in with him Wednesday and Thursday, and he did such a great job. I want to thank him for allowing me to sit in and listen to him work the controls and work the format, and it's going to be something. It's going to be something, but it's something that we want. So I'm glad. I'll be glad if y'all tune in. I'll be very happy if you tune in and listen. It's 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Friday. 714, before you speak anything, turn down your radio or your computer. And while you're turning that down, I'm going to see if I can get in contact with Hutch here. 714, you're going to be on the line, but I'm going to ask you to turn down your radio or your computer real quick. Okay. Let me see. So again, we usually broadcast on Spreaker, and my wire didn't come today. Wait until Hutch comes on. My wire didn't come for my iPad to run my iPad through the mixer so that I could do it on Periscope. So we gotta wait. But Amazon, you're losing me, Amazon. I mean, the address is the address. You know, you don't ship it to somebody else and then say you gotta wait 3 days. That's not right. But 714, what's your name? Where you calling from? Hi, Mindy. It is Open Phones Friday. What do you want to talk about tonight?
Listen to
my goodness, are you a combat veteran? Is this a combat injury?
Yes. No, I wasn't. I was in Croatia. My first accident was I had appendicitis and pancreatitis that the government didn't take care of, which I had basically my pancreas, gallbladder, duodenum, and appendix taken out. That was in 1996. And then I went to serve at Fort Carson, represented 5,000 single soldiers, became the base president, and was sent to Washington, D.C. to represent the base and help the soldiers. When I got out, I continued to have pancreatitis, and I was a trauma nurse still, and went to school to become a nurse to help people still. But my pancreatitis was still bad from the military. The last stint that I'm talking about, though, was when I went to Texas, March 12, 2014. I broke my left leg, and Dr. John L. Hinchy and Dr. Munir and some of the staff at the VA hospital not only tortured me and left me to die, but basically I had been there for 5.5 months. And actually, whoever Frank in Florida is, no pancreas meaning death. No, it actually doesn't. I am a nurse again, and I've done a lot of research on stem cell and islet cell research. Actually, what happens is you just become a type 1 diabetic, and I've been dealing with having no hormonals for the pancreas and no death. So if you're interested in understanding pancreatitis and living without a pancreas, that actually means that you are diabetic. So people
concerning getting you some help. I mean,
yes,
there's two things you can do. Every one of the VFWs and American Legions has people that can help you.
They've already been involved in it.
Then you need to go to your congressman. I mean, and your newspaper. I mean, there's no magic.
You need to keep going to him. Then you really need to keep going to him.
I went to Merkley and Walden to try to get this help, and basically, right now the people are trying to get even my friends have been trying to repost my stuff because things are getting taken down.
Well, we wish you all the help in the world. I hope this gets resolved. Thank you for calling. Call back again. But these things, these bureaucracies are too big, Wayne. I mean,
I know.
People get lost in them, and it's just tragic tales.
I know. It's just too many. It's too much tape. The scissors aren't strong enough, and we hear stories. People call in, and I mean, I understand, the people that she's going to, she's going to have to keep on going to them.
Yeah, because I mean, I can't. I wish I had something to tell her, but other than that, I mean, what is there? She can get on the call Sean Hannity, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah. She's really gonna have to send in some letters to Fox, or if Fox wants to deal with it. Listen, my co-host, Mr. Hutch Bailey Jr. from Cold War Radio. What's up, Hutch?
Hey, good evening. Glad to be here, Wayne.
Tonight, I made the switch, Hutch. I made the switch. I am an iPhone guy.
Oh, you got an iPhone now?
Yeah, I got an iPhone.
Got tired after you told me to buy the Samsung.
but you got the Note 5 though.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
You got the Note 5. My wife got the Note 5, and when I went to go get the Note 5, they said they didn't sell them anymore, which really ticked me off because I
already had a Note 5. What'd you do? Wear yours out?
No. I had a Note 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I didn't say nothing because y'all were happy. Y'all listened to me. Y'all got the Note 5, and it seemed like it was working for y'all. So I was like, okay, so let me go ahead and upgrade. But I got the iPhone. And
my wife's a big iPhone person, too. She won't have anything else.
I kind of like it.
She's on about her 5th one, I think.
Yeah, I kind of like it. It's very thin. Very thin. Real thin. Okay, so, tonight is Friday night, my man. And it's phone calls. Anybody can talk about anything that they want to. Donald Trump was just in Michigan. Rudy Giuliani just pulled himself out of the running for Secretary of State. And for those that do go to my website, that do frequent WayneDupree.com, and I'm going to tell you a little story about that a little bit later. Last weekend, as a matter of fact, last Saturday, I put out a story that said that Mitt Romney and Giuliani were out. I put that out. I put that out on Saturday.
And the letter that he wrote it in November.
Yeah.
So everybody that says that there's no discipline in the Trump camp, they held that pretty good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Julia. I don't know whether it was his dealings overseas. I don't know anything about him. I don't know anything about his dealings overseas. But he did kind of go after Romney a little bit. I really didn't see the letter. Did you see the letter?
I did not.
Okay. All right. Well,
I imagine it's what you said, too, though. I imagine it has to do with he's dealt with a lot of foreign governments. Reince Priebus is coming out and saying he was fully vetted. But you know how it goes.
Yeah. Whoever DJT chooses, I'm gonna go full throttle with that person. Whoever it is, it looks like it's probably Bolton now.
Well, there's a new guy that came in, and he has had his second summons to the towers, and I'm going through my notes. His name is Rex Tillerson, an Exxon CEO.
I saw that name. Oh yeah. Okay.
They say he looks like your Dallas guy, man. He's like the Hollywood casting of an Exxon CEO. Like Larry Hagman or something. I've never seen him, but they say the guy swaggers.
J.R. Ewing.
Yeah, there you go.
J.R. Ewing.
Yeah.
Man, if he's rolling like that, I don't know. He
made a heck of a transition from being a lieutenant on I Dream of Jeannie to J.R. Ewing. He did that pretty well. Yeah, he bumbling and lovable to evil and lovable. I love me some J.R. Ewing. I grew up with him. A whole lot of my mannerisms, like I used to set up my enemies like JR, and they didn't know I was pulling the strings, man. Okay, I'm watching you. I'm gonna sit right back here. No, I ain't like that. I'm only playing. But I did like JR. We got Steve on the line. Go ahead, Steve. Go.
Hey, Wayne, how you doing this evening, man?
Hey, I'm fine. How you doing?
I'm doing just fine. Hiding out in the mountains here, just south of Yosemite on the left coast.
Okay.
So, life is as good as it gets on the left. Anyway, I want to go back to this fake news thing. This is Open Line Friday, right? So we can talk about anything.
Talk about anything.
Yeah. All the major stations and all the stuff that they put out, only because people are they're advertising their products. this thing with Kellogg's and Breitbart, I think it's an absolutely great thing because people are making a movement out of this thing, and it's tough for me, man, because I'm a Cheez-Its guy, but I'm giving up my Cheez-Its for Breitbart, So I'm going to make a list of advertisers on some of these, phony news stations, and I'm just one man. I'm going to know that I'm just not supporting their stuff, and more people do something like that. It doesn't have to be what I'm doing, but something else. Maybe we could create from the ground up a change, just like Trump created from the ground up a change, or tap into whatever's there.
Well, you know what, Steve? I saw something last night that really pissed me off, and I wrote a story about it, or I wrote my opinion on it last night, and I kind of tweeted it out last night too. Some German advertisers like BMW and some other advertisers have removed their advertising from Breitbart. Now, when I saw that, then I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. You got stateside advertisers moving their stuff from Breitbart. Now you got overseas people moving their stuff from Breitbart, and not one damn big conservative website is backing Breitbart.
Yeah.
None of them are coming out to support Breitbart and say, well, I tell you what, you take their advertising, and if we have you on our website, we're gonna drop you too, because honestly, those advertisers need those type of websites to push their stuff because of the traffic that they have. But I'm surprised that so many conservative websites, the big ones, I'm not talking about the small ones, I'm talking about the big ones. And if these big ones have the same type of advertising, why aren't y'all fighting back against these advertisers? Now, Steve, I keep, a whole lot of people blame George Soros this, George Soros that, and say, listen, I'm tired of this blame stuff.
Something like, say Hillary spent something like $1.2 billion losing the thing, and I'm sure a chunk of that was George Soros' money, and Trump only spent, $300 million, whatever it was. I mentioned it tonight when he was talking there in Michigan. But the thing is, they beat Soros back, and they did not with money, but they did just with people. And that's really kind of, in my heart, that's kind of what we're all about. You're kind of I don't know, Hutch, I don't know how old you are, but you look kind of like an old curmudgeon type guy from the page, and it's not a bad thing. My wife says
I'm 32, 32 years old.
32 years old. Okay. Well,
Hey Steve, your phone is starting to really cut out in and out right now.
It's being here in the mountains. Is that any better?
No.
Okay, it's better. Well, listen, we'll call it for now, and I'll call back in the future, man. But there's just a lot of good stuff to talk about, and I appreciate you guys, your show, and I'll be back. Thank you, my friend.
Okay, Steve. Thanks a lot, man. Yeah, that jumping.
I could hardly understand it. I mean, yeah. I got it when he called me an old curmudgeon, though.
Yeah. I mean, you older than Methuselah, man. Older than Methuselah. But yeah, I mean, it really burned me up to watch those websites not do anything.
Breitbart's one of my favorites too, I have to admit. And I go there every day. I like that site. They have several sites.
And think about it though. You go there, but the bigger websites, the bigger conservative websites that put out all these posts, hey, we had 2 million people this month. We had 45 million people this month. Are you getting the same advertisers that Breitbart is getting? Then why aren't you standing up for Breitbart then?
And why would somebody like Kellogg's do that? Are they getting ready to move Frosted Flakes overseas or something?
Frosted Flakes.
I don't even know if that's a Kellogg's brand. I'm just saying.
It is. Yeah, no, it is. It is. Flaky people.
Those are some good cereal right there.
It is, actually. It is, to tell you the truth. And, and then I saw some people are going to boycott going to Star Wars now, going to the Rogue One thing.
Whatever. You get tired of it, man. It's like you lost. Man up, put your man draws on, and go to work.
Well, I mean, these people are on our side, though. These people are on our side saying that
whatever.
Some guy called Trump a Nazi or something like one of the directors. So now they want to boycott Star Wars, and they're going to hurt Star Wars at the box office. Really?
Well, when you say boycott, every time something happens, it loses a lot of strength.
A lot of strength.
You got to save that.
You know what? Martin Luther King didn't do that. Martin Luther King, when they did the bus, and they didn't, he wasn't talking about boycotting stuff every week either, They did one boycott and just changed everything. They boycotted that bus system. 99%, can you imagine, 99% of the black community didn't get on the bus on the first day. And the only reason why one person got on...
That's power.
And, well, the only reason why one guy got on is because he didn't hear about it. Everything after that was 100%. Not one black person got on the bus. And then we have social media people that are boycotting something every week. But it fizzles out.
That's what I mean. That's what's so impressive about the Kellogg's, man. It's up to 500,000 people. And that's people that signed a petition.
Yeah, petitions are another thing, too.
I know. Yeah, I signed it.
Did you really?
You know I did.
Do you eat Frosted Flakes?
That's the only one I've signed since they had petitions.
Do you eat Frosted Flakes?
I do. There's some other products on there I've eaten before. But
Rice Krispies?
Are they one of them?
Yeah,
I eat Rice Krispies and a Nestle's Crunch. Or a crispy Klondike.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hutch Bailey Jr. signed a petition, but he's eating the Frosted Flakes. I bet you didn't know. I'll cut that out.
That's okay. I can live with
it. We got Kim from Ohio. What's up, Kim?
Hi, Wayne. How are you guys?
How you doing, Kim?
I'm fine. I got through finally, and I don't sound like I'm talking from a 1960s machine.
No, it doesn't. No. This is real good. I mean, the other one sounded like you were inside the machine, really.
I know, and it's the same phone that I'm using right now, so I don't know what the heck was going on. I wanted to address something that's bumping around Twitter right now, and that is Giuliani removing himself on the 29th of November, and they kept a lid on it. He did an interview with Neil Cavuto immediately after that news was out, an 8-minute interview. And I would encourage everybody to find that on YouTube and watch it. He said that he's very, very interested. He loves his law firm and he wants to stick with that and his consulting business. He also said that he's going tomorrow with Trump to the Army-Navy game. So there is no, it's like two buddies going to a football game. There's no animosity or anything there. He said he sat in on the transition team and sat in on every committee except for the Secretary of State. He was fully vetted and came through the vetting in flying colors, Giuliani said. But, people are saying, well, why would Trump do that? He's stabbing everybody in the back, and people are just losing it on Twitter. I've just got to say, Donald Trump has 10 moves ahead of everybody.
Mm-hmm. People playing three-dimensional chess, no doubt.
Absolutely. People need to chill out because, I'm sitting here thinking, what else could Giuliani do? He could be consultant, blah, 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 blah. If Trump has to tap a special prosecutor in a year, wouldn't Giuliani, who still has a law firm, be a good person to tap?
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that, at least they're still friends because in the future, Giuliani, with his age and his experience, could be a very senior advisor off the payroll.
Absolutely. And you know what? He might be a great special prosecutor, for the Clinton Foundation, if that ever comes up to investigate. But, That's just what I'm saying is people don't know what's all going on behind the scenes. Everybody's losing it, and sometimes it's like, would you guys take a chill pill? We're sitting here in our living rooms, and we've only got like maybe 1/5 of the story, not even 5% of the story.
Oh, look, listen, Kim, I'm with you on that. I mean, I've been watching. Look, ever since Twitter killed Julian Assange last month.
Yeah.
You know, then I mean, I have really been looking at our side and the people that are leading these stories, and they are the reasons why, or this fake news stuff is sticking because they put stuff out there, and it marinates because it's so unbelievable that people believe it. You know, it's so unbelievable.
Yeah.
You know,
everybody's polluting the well. I mean, and I think there's a lot of young people out there that just don't have enough experience. Maybe I don't want to sound awful saying that, but maybe enough world experience to just sit back, relax, take a deep breath.
It almost reminds me of the left to a point, because the left, they don't really run on facts. They rarely, if ever, run on facts. They run on emotion. But then when you look at our side, and you look at our side on Twitter, they run on emotion. They're running on emotion. You know, Giuliani's that what did Trump do? Oh, maybe Trump didn't do anything.
Well, I bet, there he is. He just used up all his friends, and then he tossed them to the side. Maybe he's just going to toss us all to the side, too. People saying this kind of stuff on Twitter, I'm like, chill out.
Oh, I'm leaving Trump. If Trump picked Romney, I'm leaving him. Really?
Yeah.
Last month, y'all weren't like that.
Yeah, and, he has not made a bad move yet.
Well, I don't know about
and
that.
He might.
I don't know about that, but I ain't going to,
Well, okay, but if he does, he's going to figure out real fast that he made a wrong move, and he's going to turn around and figure it out quickly. I mean, he pulled himself back from bankruptcy in the early 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, let me do that.
That's why I like him.
Remember in the RNC, when his kids were getting up and giving speeches at the convention, and they all said the same thing. My dad has an innate ability to be able to see the potential in people that they don't even know is there, and he is able to figure out who fits best into what, and what their strengths are, what their weaknesses are. Trust that for a second, take a beat, relax, and let's see what next week brings. That's all I got to say to people.
Hey, you know what? Your phone sounds great. Thanks for calling. We appreciate the call. Call back anytime.
Love you, Hutch. Love you.
All right.
She's laughing at the hatchet, man.
she knew it was coming.
Hey, let me just elaborate on her for a second. What she said. This guy's playing chess. I'm gonna give an example. One of the first nominations that Donald Trump came out with. Let's start at the beginning. He wants to do a transportation or a infrastructure bill. He wants to rebuild our roads and our tunnels and everything like that. It'll make an immediate impact. But the Republicans are going to be completely against that. The establishment Republicans are going to be against that. So what does this guy do? He nominates, I forget her first name, I think Elizabeth Chow, for transportation secretary. He nominates the Senate leader, majority leader's wife, as the secretary that's going to run the infrastructure bill. That's Machiavelli, man.
Yeah.
How's he going to go against his wife in the Senate?
Well, I mean, he's from the South.
I'm just saying. It's just things like that.
You know what I'm saying? He's from the South.
I know what you're saying.
All right. I mean, we ain't gonna go back into what we did earlier in the week. He's from the South. He's from the South.
But I'll tell you, it's just moves like that. He does things like that that
right.
are smooth.
Y'all go, just chill the hell out. Just chill the hell out on Twitter, man. Gosh, go after. I mean, pump up what Trump is doing instead of these hashtags, man.
Have you been watching Tucker Carlson lately?
Yes.
Man, is he doing good or what?
Yes.
Is it just me?
Yeah, no, ain't you.
I'm watching this guy going, why didn't they have this guy on before? He sets people up pretty, doesn't he?
Oh, no, he does.
Oh, man.
And the kill shot is... Yes, right. Tucker Carlson has a kill shot.
That's what it is, too.
He has a kill shot. I mean, look, I watch people and I watch their mannerism. I know Hutch Bailey Jr. I got him down. But with Tucker Carlson will love you for coming on the show. Thank you for calling. Thank you for, with a little bit of snark underneath his breath to start off the show, and then he's really asking questions, and then
he brings it up
halfway through. He slaps the hell out of whoever he's talking to.
On November 17th of last year, you said this.
And you always know when the kill shot is, because the kill shot is they
melt,
forget where they are just for about 2 or 3 seconds, and then what?
Oh man, he's beautiful, and then he laughs in their face.
Yeah, he does. I mean,
he's like Tim Russert was.
He had this little 12-year-old boy with dirt underneath his nose. I think that was supposed to be a mustache. I guess I don't know. He probably wasn't 12 years old. He probably a college guy, but the boy wasn't ready. The boy wasn't ready. The boy was not ready.
Tucker unnerves you because he's got a baby face himself. I mean, you don't look at this guy as the hyena he is, man. He's getting ready to come after your whole pack.
Oh my God! I was like, wait a minute. This boy thought that he could really go on Tucker Carlson's show and go like one-on-one with him.
The only thing about that show, that's the kind of show that the guest only comes on once. You're not going to see a whole lot of returning guests on that show.
Jennifer Rubin was on there tonight.
Who that?
Jennifer Rubin, the last time we saw her, Bill O'Reilly decimated her, but left her alive so that she could go tell other liberals don't go on Bill O'Reilly. But she was trying to take out Bill O'Reilly on his show with these facts. She had facts written down, but the facts weren't really the facts. They were just muddled pieces of little statistics that it looked like she made. And she's supposed to be a Republican. And she writes for the Washington Post. So Bill O'Reilly was like, you know what, you ain't got nothing. Was that the one about the angry white man? There was one like that on the night. Well, her facts were all off. Again. Listen, Hutch, I don't know. Let me know if you agree with me or not. But the liberal left basically tried to destroy the black man in the 60s and 70s by separating them from their families.
Oh, there's no question.
Making them feel like they were less than a man, leaving them without a direction, where many of them got put in jail later on. Now what the liberal left is doing the same thing to white men.
It's not going to work.
They're doing the same thing to white men.
I know.
Every time.
It's awesome.
Every time they talk about white men, these white men are angry and racist.
Yeah.
What? And the majority of the people that voted for Donald Trump were white men.
Uneducated.
White people.
Angry.
But in a few years, the white people won't be able to vote for Donald Trump. Who do you think the majority?
There won't be enough of them. There won't be enough, and they're just afraid because their neighborhoods don't look like they do.
But my thing is, who do you think the majority voted for Hillary Clinton? Yellow? The majority of people that voted for Hillary Clinton was white too.
They're so lost right now.
Y'all stupid. I'm serious.
I agree.
Y'all stupid. I mean, it's laughable how stupid y'all are. I mean,
there's only two kind of people that voted for Hillary Clinton:
dumb
people that are leftists and stupid people. Sorry, if you understand what you're doing, you wouldn't be stupid.
I'm serious. Y'all
wouldn't
stupid.
do that.
Y'all stupid. I mean, I understand y'all getting your snowflake diplomas and certificates and stuff, but y'all stupid. Y'all can't put two and two together. Y'all can't go into a room Y'all can't go into a burning room and run out. Y'all just go into a burning room, sit down in a chair, and start reading a book. That's how dumb you are.
It's unbelievable.
You're dumb.
You're sitting there voting for somebody that's letting killers come into the country and kill your kids.
I want to bring in 50,000 more Syrian refugees. The refugees that are killing Christians, mind you. I want to bring in Syrian refugees, women and children.
3 women and 4 children and 50,000 guys from 18 to 25 with cell phones, beards, and knives.
Yeah. Looking like they playing for the Syrian soccer team.
I mean, they got high and tight haircuts.
I know, I've seen them. All big and
yeah.
There's some big ones too, man. There's some big ones. I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. Why aren't y'all taking up arms against the people that are fighting y'all?
That's what I'm saying. Why didn't you stay and fight for your country?
Y'all are leaving Syria because y'all don't want to fight, but then y'all will come over here and march.
That's what I say about all these people that, the immigrants that are revolutionary Mexicans, the ones that wave the Mexican flag everywhere.
Yeah.
Why didn't you stay in Mexico and fix your own damn country?
Exactly. Y'all, all the stuff that is happening over there, all the jobs that are leaving America is going to Mexico, and y'all leaving Mexico because they got jobs coming over here to take the food stamps.
And look what Mexico has. Look at all the natural resources they have. They have oil. They have beautiful coastlines that are just tourist havens.
Americans go to Mexico
and they go
for
to
vacation.
LA. Really?
Americans go to Mexico for vacation on cruises.
I know.
Mexicans come across the border to live over here.
Go to LA and take over Compton.
Yeah. That ain't gonna work sooner or later. Sooner or later, all right.
La raza.
Bloods and Crips gonna unite.
Yeah.
Real soon. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, man, these people are stupid. They're stupid. They should not be even.
It's about time to start calling them stupid too. I had enough of this.
Yeah. They're stupid. That's stupid.
Vote for higher taxes. I mean, you look at the education that we have. Our kids, what do our kids hate? They hate everything that made America great. They hate big business.
Isn't
they hate
that crazy?
Big banks. They hate big insurance.
Isn't that crazy?
Big oil. They hate that. This is what made us what we are.
It's like, what planet are we on, man? Am I asleep that everything is that backwards?
No, you're not.
It's like,
and you know that the biggest people that I blame for all this, and I'm going to get some hate mail on this, but that's all right. SCRTV@live.com. Don't send it to Wayne. Send it to me. The Republicans that let this happen.
Oh, yeah.
That sat there and let this happen for these last 50 years. And they had a little bit of power at some times.
Yeah.
And they still, the Bushes, think about what the Bushes didn't stop.
Yeah. They let it happen. They let it happen. Thinking that, Republicans thought, hey, well, guess what? We don't have to say anything because the American people are smart. The American people
get this good scotch.
Yeah, man.
And just so you know, Wayne and I got together defending Romney.
Yeah.
This realization only came to me recently.
Yeah, you're right. We defended him. We defended him in 2012. Didn't want to. I mean, well, you know what? And it really wasn't that didn't want to.
At the time we did, though,
right.
It's already over.
Right. And I say that. Let me correct myself. It wasn't that we didn't want to. We wanted him to beat Barack Obama by any means necessary. We wanted him to defeat Romney, just like we wanted Donald Trump to defeat whoever the liberals put up this time. And the reason why we went with Donald Trump, because we knew that none of the other GOP candidates was going to take on the liberal left and the media and the Democrat Party
and get enough crossover
and get enough crossover like Donald Trump. And the media was like, well, he ain't going to be able to get the black vote. Well, he got the black vote.
Every one of those other 16 candidates would have been defeated, including Cruz, especially Cruz.
I'm telling you right now, Cruz wouldn't have went to Michigan to talk to the black people.
Cruz would have got all of the hate that Trump got from the GOP, but he wouldn't have got any of the crossover.
No crossover. I think the only other person other than, two people. There's two people that probably would have got crossover is Rand Paul, even though he didn't have a shot. But Rand Paul could have got crossover. and Marco Rubio. Those two could have got crossed. Everybody else, no crossover. No crossover. John Kasich couldn't even get cross. John Kasich couldn't even get white crossover.
Ohio, you got to get rid of that guy. He's got to go, man.
John Kasich. I mean, talking about taking his kickball home, man.
What a moron.
You know, he's stupid too.
Plus, I saw him eating on one of the things, and he can't. He got to go. He put half this pancake in his mouth. Just a little side thing.
Yeah, he got in the race to eat. He got in the race to eat. But yeah, look, Donald Trump took some of them out early.
He's a warrior.
He took Rand Paul out. Rand Paul never recovered. He took out Kasich.
Little Marco Rubio.
But look, you do have to admit, Marco Rubio kind of took out Ted Cruz with the. You don't even speak Spanish.
Oh, lying Ted. It was a fun.
Marco Rubio caught him out. And
he made Rubio look small. He said, "You go into a room, negotiate, and you're sweating. And what's all that on the floor?" I mean,
and then the time that Ted Cruz was trying to go after Donald Trump about him taking money from Hillary and Trump was like, well, I gave you $5,000, and
yeah.
Ted got quiet. I was like, hey, wait a minute, what? And he was like, well, I can give it back now. I can give it. No, man. See. That's what we've been seeing. And if you look very hard, that's what we've been seeing, is that every time the media is going to go after Donald Trump, but guess what? All of us have 8 years worth of stuff that the media let Barack Obama get off. They let him go scot-free on 8 years worth of stuff. And I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. Black people, y'all coming out and saying how Donald Trump is racist and stuff, but y'all sit up and watch The Apprentice. Y'all sit up and
watch the fights he promotes,
the fights and stuff and everything. But there we go. Forget it. This
clip malfunction.
Yeah, clip malfunction.
You'll have this.
All right, let me. Carrie, did Carrie call on your show?
He did.
Carrie.
Mr. Dupree.
How you doing, Carrie? How you doing?
Just fine. Mr. Bailey, how you doing?
Good evening, Carrie.
Okay. And we got RSBN. So this is Open Line Friday, right? We can talk about anything we want to, right?
Anything you want.
I want to talk about Mr. Dupree. I want to talk about Mr. Bailey, and I want to talk about Mr. RSBN, Joe, and all of them guys. We're not stupid. Your listeners, your viewers, we're not stupid. We know that this media, they're lying to us. We're not stupid. This is what we need. They're going to be gone. We need you, Mr. Dupree. We need you, Mr. Bailey. We need you, Mr. RSBN, Mr. Joe. So, get your stuff in order, because your upgrade is coming. Because you, Mr. Dupree, you, Mr. Bailey, you, Mr. RSBN, Mr. Right Side Broadcasting Network, Mr. Joe, and the music. I can't. Who is it? Who's the musician? I keep forgetting the guy's name.
Jacob Seals.
Mr. Jacob Seals. Mr. Joe. Mr. Bailey. Miss Stacy Rush. Mr. Dupree. Y'all's upgrade is on the way, because America needs you. We need you. We need the truth. We need you. So, this is some serious stuff. You, Mr. Dupree, have a role, a big role to play. Get ready. Your upgrade's on the way. Mr. Bailey, your knowledge, the knowledge that's inside your head, the younger generations who have been dumbed down need the knowledge inside your head.
Hey, I'm an old
We need you. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You have a role to play. We need you, Mr. Bailey. Your upgrade's on the way. Mr. RSBN, you've been getting some technical difficulties lately. It's okay. That just means, as Mr. Bailey would say, you're over the target. You don't get flack unless you're over the target.
There we go.
We need you.
The man has spoken.
We want you. And folks, Mr. Dupree, Mr. Bailey, Mr. RSBN, Mr. Seals, Mr. Joe, Miss Rush, y'all's upgrade is on the way. And all of you listeners, all of you viewers, we need you. Your upgrade is on the way.
All right.
We need you to help. It takes all of us.
Mm-hmm.
Stop listening to people to defining who and what you are.
Right.
You have a purpose. You have meaning. You have value. I don't care if you're black, white, red, brown, purple, yellow, or plaid. I don't care if you do not have a bank account. I don't care if you're a billionaire. You are a priceless, unique individual. You have purpose. You have meaning. Do not let anyone define who you are. But Mr. Dupree,
thank you.
Your upgrade is so close.
All
Mr.
right.
Bailey, your upgrade is so close. Mr. RSBN, Mr. Joe, Mr. Seals, Miss Rush, y'all's upgrade is so close. We are about to become once again the greatest nation on the face of God's green earth, and it's going to take you, it's going to take me, it's going to take we, because that is what makes America the greatest country on the face of God's green earth.
Yeah, you, Kerry, thanks for the nice. Thanks for all the time.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Kerry.
Thank you for your time.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to the Wayne Dupree Show. I'm your host, Wayne Dupree, along with Mr. Hutch Bailey Jr., the Sandman.
You got any of that prune juice left?
No, man, no. I'm regular.
Some cod liver oil or something?
No, I'm good. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a long week. It's been a very long week.
It's cold over here.
It's cold here too. But hey, guess what? I got that heated blanket. And let me tell you something about that heated blanket too. I'll be waking up feeling like I'm a deep fried turkey with that heated blanket.
Hey, how's your knee?
You got to go there, really?
I'm genuinely concerned. Is it better?
Right. Yeah, I'm all right.
That's good.
I can't run.
That was tough watching you there for a while,
dude. The GOP. I mean, the crown glory, the creme brulee. You know, I thought that the GOP was it, and I got there, and no sooner it was like day one. Day one. That knee just gave out. I never felt any pain like that before. Never. So, and it lasted for what, 2 months, going into 3 months. The RSB and moderator, Mom, sent me something for my knee. So everything got better, but never went through that again. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going through a time right now where, again, we have to keep our eyes open, and we have to keep our smarts about us, because there's so many people out there right now that are trying to take this opportunity to expand. Or let me see, how am I going to say this and not get in trouble? Okay, I'm just going to say it. There are a whole lot of people that are trying to ride this wave to a higher pinnacle for success. They literally, there are people out there that are saying that Donald Trump wouldn't have gotten to where he was without us.
Without who?
Without them.
Oh.
And my thing is, Y'all don't know Donald Trump. When you're second guessing this guy on these different things and you're saying that you're going to leave him, you don't know Donald Trump. You like him, but you don't know him. You don't know anything about him. You were, in the, who was it? Kim earlier tonight said in the 80s, how'd you remember? He was bigger than life. He was on TV.
Oh, yeah.
He had the women on his shoulder, man. Black people wanted to be Donald Trump. White people wanted to be Donald Trump. They still do. It's like, man, this dude
and
is
they should.
it. And then all of a sudden, he dropped off the map.
Atlantic City went through some tough times.
Atlantic City took him off the map. But then when he came back, though, he came back bigger than before. Now, that's a success story, people.
And all these people that are telling him he needs to divest from all his companies and he needs to do all this. No, he doesn't.
No, he doesn't.
Why would you care?
Yeah.
The dude's already a billionaire.
Yeah.
Why do you care if he wets his beak a little bit here and there? He's got legitimate businesses.
He's still getting paid from the apprentice. Now that one probably pissed off a lot of liberals.
Good, let it piss him off.
That probably pissed off a lot of liberals because his name is going to still be on the executive producer show. He's still going to get money from it. So
nobody would watch the show if it wasn't for him.
You know that.
Remember all that drama? We got to go up to the Trump Tower. We got to go into the boardroom. That was beautiful TV. I loved it.
Nobody wants to watch Arnold Schwarzenegger in the boardroom.
No,
that's stupid. That's stupid.
The regular ones like Morosa or whatever. The normal people.
Think about it too, like this: Donald Trump made The Apprentice because he is a businessman first and foremost. He spends time in the boardroom. He knows how to run a perfect business.
And you know what he said to all these people coming out complaining? Well, why isn't he surrounding himself with normal people? Why isn't he surrounding himself with just ordinary people? And they asked him, and he said, why would I do that? I'm going to surround myself with people who've made a fortune. That's what I want to surround myself, because they're going to be negotiating on your behalf.
Right. Well,
it's like, really?
Still, and then, but then they're going to put Arnold Schwarzenegger in the seat, and
to me, he's a joke, man. He's the definition of a clown, man.
Yeah, he ain't no businessman. He ain't made no billions like Trump has. Whatever. I'm telling you, man, it's stupid. They're stupid.
They are.
Liberals are
so are a lot of people on our side, too.
And our side, too, yeah.
I listened to George Will. What a moron. He ruined his entire career over Donald Trump.
Yeah, he didn't care.
He was a halfway intellectual, didn't know how to dress real good, but, but he was always mad. The stuff he says, it's unbelievable.
He's always mad, though, ain't he?
Yeah.
Have you ever seen him smile? As long as I've been alive, I don't ever remember seeing him smile.
Can you imagine him? This is a little weird. Can you imagine him interacting with a woman? Because I can't. Can you see him trying to finesse a woman?
Stonehenge, man.
That dude he's
Stonehenge.
cold. He got frost on his eyeglasses.
Yeah. Mr. Yeah.
Bow tie.
Ladies and gentlemen, it has been a beautiful week. It's been a beautiful week. We want to thank you for joining us this week, and we're going to be back next week. We want to thank all the people that called in to the show tonight. I want to thank my co-host, Mr. Hutch Bailey Jr., because Hutch also does a show, and then he jumps right on here right after that. So I want to thank him for doing that.
You're quite welcome. I love doing the show, Wayne. You know that.
You're the man, though. You're the man. Believe it.
Nah, you're the man.
No, you're the man.
All right, we'll just both be the men. How's that?
That'll work. At least we ain't stupid like some of these people out here.
Oh, damn, they're dumb.
Man, watch what you tweet. Research before you tweet it. Even it might be the perfect tweet. Research that thing first, man. Research. I felt like Lurch. Stupid. And
to the caller, the other music person on RSBN is Coldwater Canyon, playing now. I think this is Coldwater, isn't it?
Coldwater Canyon. You got it. Coldwater Canyon.
Wayne Dupree, 9 to 12, WCBM, Friday.
Next Friday, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, WCBM. The phone number there is 1-800-WCBM-680. 1-800-WCBM-680. I'm going to go back over here and watch some more Grey's Anatomy. I'm on season 6. Man, they shot almost everybody in the hospital.
That's how it works.
I was like, oh my, I mean, the guy just went through just shooting people. I was like, oh my God. I ain't never seen, well, man, I'm going to have to be looking at that again. Hutch, how can people reach out to you on social media?
Hey, I'm Hutch Bailey Jr. on Facebook.
Oh my God.
What up?
Look at YouTube.
Huh?
Look at YouTube.
YouTube?
RSBN.
I don't have the link to it. Why? What did he do?
No. I've grown hair again.
I'm on RSBN. I can't see the link to your show.
I took it's on the YouTube. It's not on the website. I looked over there and there it is. There it is. I got the Donald Trump hair. Black man with golden hair. I can't believe it. Instagram, Gab, Facebook, and Twitter. They are trying to hold back the website right now. They're shutting me down on Facebook and Twitter, but that's okay.
You're over the target. Cool.
Yeah, they're shutting me down. But look, God bless everybody. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Make sure you go to WayneDupree.com.
Okay, now I'm seeing it.
Yeah, you see it right now. Yeah. Okay. Good night, y'all.
See you, Blondie.
Just smile and just say